Everybody, we are back with season 3 of PTRL. First race is going to be Bahrain this season. Going to go ahead and take a look at the calendar for what we have in store for the future. We got Coda, round 2. We've got Spa, Saudi, Singapore, Monza, which was our pick, Spain at Barcelona, the Dutch GP, Monaco, Austria, Madrid, and then Brazil as the season finale, which I love. Really unique way that we did this season. All of the race winners, I believe, were able to pick or the top 6 or something like that, were able to pick a track or something like that. Really cool. And then we did a draft for the new teams this year. Taking a quick peek at the lineups, I personally think that Ferrari has the strongest team. Very, very solid with Beecham and superiority. We are in the V carb with myself and Giant Stick. We've both been here since season 1, so that's pretty sweet to see. It's going to be a really fun season. We've got a full 22 car grid for this season. We might not have one for this race, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Looking to defend the World Drivers title, at the same time looking to go for our third constructors title. That's my main goal. It'd be really sick to do that again with another new teammate, another new team. I've blogged like 2 hours in this game. That's it. So it's going to be quite the learning process with the Lico and all of that bullshit. But we're going to do the best that we can. Anything can happen. I haven't done like any online racing at all, so I have no idea how these cars are going to race side by side, wheel to wheel. I've heard a lot that it's a lot of the yo-yo racing, what we saw in Australia earlier this season. It's going to be really interesting, to say the least. But we'll see you in qualifying.
With only a couple hours of seat time, I've only done, I don't know,
Definitely.
maybe 10 hot laps around Bahrain
All right, I'm going
since
on
the
a hot lap.
26 DLC came out. So just learning every single lap. Going deep into turn 1, going on our first flying lap here. Obviously, the battery management is the most important to utilize efficiently, burn as much as you can. Don't be sitting there with extra battery. Gotta burn it, use it or lose it. Anyway, really difficult to find these braking zones as well. Was struggling a bit with that, going deep a few times. Later on, I adapted to just braking a little bit earlier, Licoing a little bit more, and that was helping me out quite a bit. But this first flying lap was quite scruffy. And then beyond this, I was also having some just connection issues, trying to pull up my music and other stuff, and just closes the game. One classic EA having issues that no other game has issues with. But that's besides the point. Entering the braking zone for the final corner here at Bahrain, I think my personal best was a 128.5, so that was our benchmark. And to the line, we set a 129.5 for our first flying lap. Onto our second, as you can see in the timer in the top right, we lost quite a bit of time and disconnected from the lobby, like I was saying. And so I didn't have a delta to our first lap time. I got the braking point quite a bit better there into turn 1 compared to our first hot lap. Again, just trying to use the battery as efficiently as possible. Going a little bit deep here. Try not to pick up a track limits here on that little left-hander before the right to set up the right. Again, a difficult braking zone downhill into the tight hairpin right-hander. And I can't lie, Mark in my ear talking about everything that I already know was actually so annoying for most of this qualifying session. Ridiculous.
Who else can we check in on? Maybe the reigning World Driver Champion, Berkster, the king of all Berks on a hot lap. Look at this car, man. Look at these cars. They look so beautiful, don't they? Phew. Sector 2 split up 3/10 is going to need a lot more than that. Super sexy cars. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. All right, last corner. Does have a good amount of battery saved up. to the finish line. 129.2, good enough for P13. Berkster, yeah, I guess not able to adjust as well as some other people going into these new regs. So we have Psychotical pole by 5/10. I had a feeling. Just from seeing how much time he's put in and how fast he's been in those practices that I've participated in with him. Yep. So currently not a singular world driver champion. Up near the top, Gold Killer. Oh my God, Gold Killer and Max. What are we doing, brother?
Okay, this qualifying order, dude, it's so shook up from this reg change. That's insane. Okay, so Rockstar was a new ad. Psychotical's always been quick. JC18's quick. Bro, Joshua up in P5. One Nut Tuck's always been quick. But yeah, Max, Steven Beecham, Gold Killer, and Dom being below us is insane. That's nuts.
And away we go. Away we go. PTRL Season 3, D1, Race 1 at Bahrain. Can we keep it clean? Can we keep it clean, boys? Some lockups going on. Baby contacts, but I think we're okay. We are perfectly fine. Off to a good start. It is Nut Tuck spinning out a little bit of contact going on. Eric up into 6th. We're seeing some happenings in the back. Rockstar up into P3. Nova up into P5. Smiley in P6. Look at the position changes. Let's keep this up for a little bit. JC18 dropping all the way down into 8th. 6 positions lost at the very start of the race. Not a great start for him. Is on hards. Needed to get a decent start. Dom up 5 positions immediately.
With our connection issues that I was speaking about during qualifying,
5 extra laps of fuel. Jesus Christ.
I was a late join, so
That's insane.
I was able to take control of the car right as the lights are going out. So we're not able to alter our strategy at all. The sound is kind of bugged. Sounds like a hornet's nest around us. And we have 5 extra laps of fuel. So the car feels really heavy. But we're going to make the most of it with these soft tires, as everyone else is pretty much going to be on mediums or hards.
Holy heavy car. Okay, my audio's fucked too. That's so annoying.
Trying to play it a little bit safer here, especially after, turn 3, kind of going a little bit deeper than intended. Sitting a move in on Chronico, newly promoted driver from D2, which was nice to see him. Going down into lap 2 onto turn 10 here. We got Shawarma. We're eyeing up a move, as he didn't have a great exit, so we're going to try and use the battery in a smart way to try and make the pass happen. Don't really want to be going side by side through this section of the track for very long, and then just charging before these next 2 straights. Don't want to be a sitting duck with no battery. You'd be in massive trouble if that was to be the case. Here on lap 3 into turn 1, we've got a lot of stuff going on. JC18 and Turbo kind of getting into it, compromises their exit, and we picked up a silly warning there, which is going to come back to haunt us for sure. We make the move on the Season 1 driver champion Turbo, as we're eyeing up another move on JC18, who has had a bit of a poor start.
Dude, the Red Bull looks so good in this game.
The hard tire's just not firing up for him as he's dropped down to P9.
I hope he wasn't terrorized, but if he's in last, it is very likely that he was. At least his teammate Dom is up into P8 already. Turbo Chicken, side by side with the V-Car Berkey. 2 contenders for the World Driver Champion last season. Fighting it out right now. Red Bull, JC18 ghosted. May have lost control, may have been bumped.
Nice little side-by-side here with Turbo entering into turn 10. We've got the preferred inside line as JC18 kind of makes a move in on Dom, compromises his exit. We'll say thank you very much.
P9 battling for it.
Take that position, Lico a little bit, center around the outside, and complete the move. He's still sticking a nose in, but we'll be on the preferred line for the right-hander. We kind of wash up in front of him. Wasn't really intended, but no harm, no foul.
Oh shit, Audi. No, Eric. Eric dumped it. Softs are starting to go off a little bit.
deployed. The virtual
Whoa.
safety car has been deployed. We need to keep a positive delta here. Slow down and maintain a positive delta.
Oh, there's a Ferrari spun out in the back. That is Examined Games, I think. And it's a safety car. Or VSC at least.
I believe Examined was a reserve driver, so unfortunate for him, he's going to bring out a VSC.
NASCAR, I kind of agree with you. I think I need more turn in.
We pick up another
Do not. What a dumbass.
an absolutely silly track limits warning again. But the VSC is ending, and we get a good jump, a really good jump on Dom, and then the yellow flag came back out
what the fuck?
up there at the top, and it kind of made me worried that I was going to get a drive-through as some front wing damage goes past us. So Dom gets the position back. I don't know, I was really confused what was going on. Why it said return to racing speeds and yellow on the top, but that's besides the point.
I'm gonna box this lap.
Dom's carrying ahead of us, and we are starting to feel some tire wear from the softs.
Starting to lose the time to medium runners in front of me, so I'm almost out of the boost zone, so not worth it if I fall out. Ooh, Spark just lost it and took Dom with him.
Spark and Dom tangle in front of us, and so we'll just go ahead and take those two positions. Not too sure what happened. Unfortunate for those two drivers, but we won't dwell on it too long. We'll take the positions, go ahead and box here on lap 8, starting lap 9.
Okay. Honestly, NASCAR, I feel good. I feel like my race pace is much better than one lap pace. Yeah, let's do it, man. Feeling good.
So we got Shawarma in front of me. I was kind of confused why and how he was in front of me. He was serving a drive-through, I believe, from the VSC speeding situation. So we're gonna. So since he had to serve a drive-through, he's gonna be on old tires. So we got to make this move as quick as possible.
Let's see if there's anything else going on here. There is Berkey very close to an Aston Martin. It is Shawarma trying to get her Shawarma. I think much fresher tires than Shawarma at the moment. Yes, Berkey, much fresher tires, is now ahead. Showing some pretty good racecraft there.
I don't know about you, but it's so weird seeing some of these names with different teams. Like Turbo and a McLaren just feels wrong.
Closing up on the Season 1 Driver Champion Turbo Chicken here on the pit stretch on lap number 12. We've got the fresh, hard tires compared to his older mediums. As he goes a little bit deep there, I don't know if he was trying to leave space or what, but we're just going to take the position and go. We've got the boost, so we should have more power than him anyway. Leave the outside open if he wants to make the move, as we're going to Lico, but no worries there. Skipping ahead here to lap 14, start of, we go around Stick, our teammate, as we were just on alternate strategies. And he's going to kind of be able to serve as a roadblock for us. Not really intentional, but just kind of ended up working out that way with his older tires. And despite not picking our own strategy, having 6+ laps of extra fuel, we find ourselves in P3.
Oh, what happened there?
Safety car.
It is now Smiley putting up defense on Rockstar to prevent him from catching up to Bro Joshua. Playing the team game right now. Okay. What have I just witnessed?
Okay, we can take you.
I'm gonna box for mediums and take them to the end. So we shouldn't have any double stackers.
We will decide to go ahead and take the free pit stop, as the mediums should be able to last until the end of this race. Didn't get to use the hards as much as efficiently, but that doesn't really matter. We'll take the free pit stop as we're racing Chronico out of the pit lane, and I felt like we could make it, but we will just drop in right behind, find ourselves in P5 for this safety car restart.
Alright, Bro Joshua, chill out, brother. Got Bro Joshua behind me. I feel like he's gonna try and send a move on me. tends to be a little bit more on the impatient and aggressive side, so.
Are we going? Not yet. Should be going soon, though. There we go. We're off. We might see some carnage into this turn 1. There's a lot of overlap. There's death at the back, and a shawarma dead, I think. Oh my god. What happened at the back? There's somebody else dead. It's a Haas. It's kind of like it's Spark.
Some subtle foreshadowing for the car following us. But anyway, we get a really good safety car restart. So good that I was kind of concerned with passing Conoco before the race start, the start-finish line rather. So we had to lift a little bit to not pick up a silly penalty. And I have no idea what happened back there. Stick got hit by Shawarma. I don't know what was going on with him back there. Maybe just lost traction. But anyway, Chronico's going to be on old tires. We know that because he stayed out. We were racing him out of the pit lane. So he's going to go a little bit deep. The hard tires being a little bit worn, being probably really cold. I was having difficulty warming up the mediums. We're going side by side through this S's section.
Berkey getting ahead of Chronico. Ooh, a little bit of bumping there. Some late moves being made on Mercedes, sending it up on the inside of Chronico. It is bro Joshua sending another bit of an aggressive move. Turbo Chicken ahead of Nut Tuck.
Ooh, JC18 has a drive-through. Let's go. Yep, he's in P2, so that'll put me up to P3.
Box, we're coming in this lap.
Bro Joshua back ahead of another driver up the inside of Berkey, now into 4th.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure.
And then the safety car came out at just a perfect time for him to pit and take a free 1-stop. Oh, getting a little dicey here. Hey! Nah, no, you can't do that, bro Joshua. You cannot do that at all. Caught in 4K, broski. What was that? That had to have been intentional. There is no way that wasn't. That is wild to watch live, dude.
So this initial send was kind of unintentional, especially on Epic Baller, just trying to get side by side with Pro Joshua. Here on exit of turn 1, however.
Okay, Josh. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Come on!
Really frustrating moment there. A little bit of an overreaction probably. But we dropped from fighting for P3 down to P8. So just really frustrating in that moment, especially just visually the way that looks. It just looks like he turns in on me. He just lost the rear end.
Bro, it's ridiculous.
Really frustrating in the moment.
Yeah, and 4 positions.
Yeah, really frustrating in the moment. Really seeing red at this moment, I can't lie. So we're trying to chase behind one Nut Tuck here. Again, an accidental dive bomb. But our extra fuel is making the car really heavy. Anyway, into lap 23 now. We pick up just the worst track limits you've ever seen. Really frustrating. 3 really terrible track limits penalties. But we got to lock in as best as we can.
Yep, and Josh just caused another collision.
Yeah, some more contact from the cars in front of us. So we will say thank you very much. Burning a little bit extra battery than usual to try and make a move on Epic Baller in the Cadillac. Absolutely sick car. And we are with our boys, Dom and Turbo, from Season 2. We've had some really great battles, but we picked up another really silly track limits. Really frustrating. But battling for 2 podium positions here since JC18 had that drive-through. We've got Bro Joshua still all over the back of us, and with our time penalty, we're really not fighting for the podium on track, but just mentally, I want it. Just a really silly track limits penalties that we picked up. But anyway, here on lap 25, we're charging, pick up another horrific track limits. Kind of the theme of the race for us, unfortunately. And then some boost games kind of start happening.
Is really the most action-packed at the moment. It is Turbo Chicken up the inside, and then Berkey trying to also make a move at the same time. Ooh, these two at the back. It is Bro Joshua and Nut Tuck, side by side. Turbo pulling onto the inside. Gets the better traction, and then Bro Joshua seemingly getting better traction as well. Might have a run on Dom. Dom kind of protecting the inside, it seems like. Ooh, Berkey trying to chance it. Gets a 3-second time penalty because of it. Very well could see a ticket being filed for that. Whoever files is, I don't know.
So Bro Joshua gets ahead of us into, what is this, turn 3. Just miss our braking point, even with the Lico. And so to avoid contact with Dom, we go ahead and eat that time penalty. Just didn't want to ruin someone else's race for a mistake. And then also get a time penalty after the race. We've got one Nut Tuck looking to pick up the scraps as well behind us, but we defend the inside into, turn 8, and into turn 9 and 10. One Nut Tuck's going to have the inside line. We leave a little bit of space for him, but on that outside we get the better exit. Second to last lap here, we are battling Bro Joshua, and my mind, I don't think you want to be there in this moment, man. I just wanted to race him very hard, to say the least.
Back to the action. Berkey inside line on the Mercedes of Bro Joshua. Might have the grip. Another spin from Gold Killer, it seems like. It is Berkey ahead. Kind of backing up Bro Joshua. And then a McLaren ghosted. It is Shawarma letting those guys through. Hey, Bro Joshua bumping into the side pods of Berkey. Trying to send a move on the outside again. Bro Joshua getting very impatient, stuck behind of Berkey right now. Dom just, cemented into P3 right now, it seems like, as Berkey and Bro Joshua are really going at it. I think Berkey might have the better grip levels right now. Ooh, no, it should be Joshua. It should be Bro Joshua with the better grip, as he is on the hards. Ooh, and now Nut Tuck getting ahead of Bro Joshua, maybe, as he's been waiting for his opportunity, and he
planning our entire defense based on battery strategy, essentially. Pinch Bro Joshua down low for a shallow entry for him, but he's still going to be on the inside a little bit, and on the slow right-hander, we're going to be able to charge some battery, block him off on the outside, and kind of let one Nut Tuck through. So he goes ahead and makes the move on Bro Joshua behind. We still got a good amount of battery. And that's our main focus here for this final lap, is to make sure that we have enough battery for this final battle. Josh sends a move, and kind of suspect in on us, I'm not too sure. But skipping ahead here on the final lap through the S's, One Nut Tuck's going to look on the outside. We're going to defend the inside again, kind of go deep with our 9 extra laps of fuel. And One Nut Tuck's going to be able to get a much better exit and use that boost that we don't have. Kind of messes up his corner 10 entry, but again, we are so heavy. You can kind of see that acceleration difference.
I'm telling you, I get distracted. Bro Joshua trying to force a move. Has the slipstream, better exit than Nut Tuck, or than Berkey, I mean. Out of battery. But it is Psychotical, your race winner at the season opener. Season 3 of PTRL. Season 3. Dom, 3rd place. Nut Tuck, 4th. Bro Joshua. Oh, Berkey, I guess, had more penalties that I didn't see till the end. Nova, 5th. Bro Joshua, 6th. Baller, Berkey, Beecham, Examined Games. Rounding out the top 10. But points do go all the way down to 20, I think.
One final exit, and we get the exit that we need. We have the battery. We're able to cover him off to finish ahead on track.
Golly, man. Should have been a P4, P8 after time penalties, whatever. Yeah, dude. That was actually a lot of fun as far as wheel to wheel. And then just fucking over Josh at the end was the cherry on top, I'm not gonna lie. All right, so in the end, after the time penalty, it's going to be P8. Should have been a P4, could have even been a P3 if we didn't get taken out there. Really hard battling, but I had a lot of fun coming through the field like that without altering our strategy anyway. Finishing with 9 laps extra of fuel. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week in PTRL. I don't know where we're at. I'll show the calendar right here again. That's where we'll be. Catch you guys next Monday.